my name is Jen McQuady, and I'm an Assistant Director at Loyola University Chicago. I work primarily with international students, and I'm here today to give you a short presentation on international admission requirements. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start by talking a little bit about the application. There are several different options for submitting the application. You can apply through the Common Application, the Coalition Application, or you can apply directly from Loyola's website. Any of these options is totally fine, and the application is always free. There's no application fee or anything like that. We do use a holistic review process at Loyola, which means we're taking everything into account, not just your academic records. So we're also going to be looking at the other materials you submit. We do not have early action or early decision at Loyola. We have a rolling admission with a December 1st priority deadline. So we do recommend that you complete your application by December 1st, but we also still accept applications after that date as well. After submitting your application, you'll receive an email that will give you access to your student portal so you can see what supplemental materials are needed. The first item would be your teacher or counselor recommendation letter, and that does need to come directly from your recommender to be considered official. When you fill out the application, you can put in your teacher or counselor's contact information, and then they will receive an email prompting them to submit a letter to Loyola, or you can just have them email the letter directly to our admission inbox. The next item would be your official high school or secondary school transcripts, and those do need to also come directly from the school to be considered official. Your school can either send the transcripts electronically, or they can submit them through email to our admission inbox. If the transcripts are not in English, we would also need an English translation. The next item would be the proof of English proficiency, so test scores from either the IELTS, TOEFL, SAT, ACT, PTE, or Duolingo tests. You can order the official scores directly from the testing website and have them sent to Loyola. And then the last required item would be your financial documents, a bank statement showing enough for 1 year of study at Loyola, and a financial affidavit of support, which shows who is planning to sponsor your education. These items are needed to receive the I-20, which is an immigration document you will need to schedule your F1 student visa interview. Then there are a few optional materials you can choose to submit. Loyola is test optional for the ACT and SAT for fall 2021 for every program except for nursing and engineering science. However, you can still submit SAT or ACT scores to supplement your application. You can self-submit these scores when you fill out the application, and we would not need the official scores until later in the spring. The essay or personal statement is really just a way for your admission counselor to get to know you a little bit better. This can be about whatever topic you like, and we just recommend that you keep it around 500 words. If you would like to use the Common App essay, we can also accept that as well. And then the last item would be the resume or CV, and this will show us what extracurricular activities you participated in, if you held any leadership positions, did any volunteering or community service, or had a part-time job. We do take all that into account since we do a holistic admission review at Loyola. Once you've submitted your application, there are a few additional things you can do as well from your student portal. You can check your application status, just click on View Update, and you'll see if a decision has been made on your application. You can remind your recommenders to submit their recommendation letters. You can also submit your essay and/or your resume by clicking on Upload under Upload Materials. And you can add ACT or SAT test scores if you've decided to add them to your application or if you've taken the test another time. Just click on View Submit Your Test Scores and you can add any additional tests taken there. Some other things you can do from your student portal are finding your reference number. In the box that says Helpful Tip, you can see your reference number there. And that's really helpful when you're emailing the admission email, just to include your reference number so we know exactly who you are since many students have similar names. You can also verify your permanent address and change it if it's not correct. You can contact your admission counselor. Their contact information will be in the top right of your student portal, as well as their picture. And you can also check out any visit opportunities we have for students that are coming up within the next few months. Once a decision has been made on your application, you'll be able to view it in your student portal by clicking on the View Status Update button. A paper copy of the decision letter will also be mailed to your house. You'll also want to check the portal to see if you've been invited to apply to any additional scholarship opportunities. Just click on the button that says Additional Applications, and you'll see any scholarships you've been invited to apply to, as well as if you've been invited to apply to the Interdisciplinary or Business Honors Program. The additional applications will be available on your student portal in mid-December. If you've made the decision to attend Loyola, you can also log into your portal to submit your $500 enrollment deposit, which is refundable up until May 1st. I-20s will be issued on a rolling basis for spring, and starting in March for students who plan to attend in the fall. If you do have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can see our contact information here, as well as contact information if you would like to speak with a current student, if you have any questions about student life at Loyola, what it's like to be a particular major, or what it's like to be an international student at Loyola. Thank you again so much for watching, and we hope to see you at Loyola in the future.